morning, my beautiful people. Can you see that beautiful view? That is right, our creator made this. So you know that today is all about creations and talents. But before I can get into all that good stuff, let's take a quick stop by the news desk for this month's headlines.
A very good morning to you. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Paulion. A 24-year-old male is the island's sixth road fatality for this year. The tragic incident occurred in the wee hours of Friday. This is the latest in a series of crashes and collisions to occur here over the last few days.
At approximately 2 a.m. on Friday, March 3rd, personnel at the Grocery Fire Station were informed of a motor vehicular incident at Shock. The responding officers attended to two persons who were involved in the incident. The first individual was a female in her late teens who was found lying on the ground in the presence of bystanders. She was placed on a spine board and transferred to the ambulance for an assessment. The second individual was a male in his mid-20s who was identified as the driver of the vehicle. He was found lying on his back, trapped in the vehicle. The patient was extricated and assessed. He was found with no vital signs and severe head injuries. Emergency medical care was initiated. Both patients were provided rapid emergency transportation to the OKU hospital.
The Department of Gender Affairs, in collaboration with the Organization of American States Inter-American Commission of Women, SIM, on Friday hosted a seminar that addressed gender parity in the political and public spheres. The event was held ahead of the observance of International Women's Day on March the 8th.
We need 20% of men and women who are gender sensitive to improve the legislative agenda for women, families, and children. And some people believe that once you elect women, they will automatically change things for women. That's a mistake.
Finally, from us this morning, St. Lucia on Friday joined the international community in observing World Herring Day. It is the largest global awareness campaign on air and herring care that calls for action to address herring loss. This year's theme is Air and Herring Care for All. Let's make it a reality. In St. Lucia, approximately 1,000 people are screened annually at the wellness centers. In 2018, an estimated 700 people were found to have hearing impairment, and in 2021, 420 people were diagnosed.
Hearing care and hearing loss were highlighted as a public health issue with the adoption of a World Health Assembly resolution on prevention of deafness and hearing loss during the World Health Assembly in 2017. This resolution calls upon member states to undertake advocacy on this observance of World Hearing Day. The Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs wishes to highlight the importance of integrating ear and hearing care within primary care as an essential component of universal health coverage. During this year's observance, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs will participate in the launching of a new Ear and Hearing Health Manual. This manual, developed by the World Health Organization, is a practical guide on preventing, identifying, and managing hearing loss and common ear diseases that lead to hearing loss.
And as a broadcast, thank you so much for watching us. A very enjoyable Monday. Join us at noon for our next News Major, the Lunchtime Report. Good morning.
Thanks, news team, and don't go too far because we'll be right back. Welcome back. So first up, we have Christine Samuel, and she's telling us all about her beautiful creations. So let's check her out. Good morning, my beautiful people. I am joined here with Christine Samuel, and we have a lot to talk about as she is a designer. But before we get into all that good stuff, I want to know, how are you doing this morning, Christine?
I'm doing fine.
Everyone to hear, it is a beautiful day, and I'm sat next to a beautiful woman who makes beautiful things. So tell us about that journey, Christine. How did you get into that life of becoming a designer?
This is a really nice journey. Actually, I retired in 2016 from being a teacher, and everybody knew me as a dancer. I taught at the Castries Comprehensive School. I worked at the Ministry of Culture. But then when I retired, I knew that I had something in my life, which was my designing, which is something I always did when I was a child. But it came suddenly with a lot of trials and tribulations from leaving the dance into that. I did haute couture in 2015. That's the fashion show that we had, and retired in 2016. And then after haute couture, I got the opportunity to go to Suriname Fashion Week. When I saw the runway and I saw all the designers at that show, I was like, okay, this is definitely what I wanted to do. And knowing that I had the skills from a child, and I've always loved designing and stuff like that, I said, okay, I'm going to challenge myself and do the things that I used to do when I was much younger.
That's what we love to hear. Now, sometimes you just need to go out and just see. Because I find when we do not know what we're capable of, we tend to just shy away from it. You know, we think we're not good enough. But when you see other people do it and you get inspired, that little kick, you're just like, oh my God, I can do that and I'm definitely going to do that. Now, a little buddy told me that you have something very special coming up. It's called That's My Bag 6. So there's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, it would have been 9, but remember, COVID came. So when COVID came, because That's My Bag 6 was happening, and instead of not doing the show, my husband decided, okay, let's do it in our living room. And That's My Bag 6, men in the mix. So I was launching my collection for men because I hand paint, so I was showing all of my hand painted shirts, and I was showing a collection of bags for the men. Over 2,000 people locked in. I suppose there's nothing to do. So 2 years have passed, and then so my husband said, let's repeat That's My Bag 6. And this is what is happening now, so that people can really see the collection of the men bags that I can do, and to get familiarize themselves with the shirts, because I have been doing the shirts. They at Sea Island Cotton Shop. A small collection of people or range of people know of it. And so I want a lot of men to start wearing the Christy Creation brand.
I agree with that. Now, for all those of you who do not know out there, just let them know exactly what That's My Bag is all about and how you came about that idea.
That's My Bag started off when the first one was in the town hall. The first 2, I did an exhibition. So I set up all the bags, and it was only bags at the time, so that people could see that, hey, Christine is into bag making. And then 3, 4, 5 was at Sanders Halcyon. The crowd got bigger and bigger and bigger. And my husband produced the show for me with Shamark. And as I went from the bag, so you would see a new collection of my bags, because I never make the same bag twice. A new collection of my bags, and I added my clothing, which was my throw tops, and then I added my jewelry. So that's My Bag 6 now. I'm adding the men's collection.
Okay, so every year there is something new.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah,
So guys, there's a lot to look forward to this year. So tell them a little bit more about where it's happening, what time, all that information.
Well, I have moved from Halcyon, because there's a parking issue and stuff. And I moved to a new theater, which is in the Human Resource Center in Grosile. A phenomenal place. I mean, a lot of people have been using there lately, and when I saw the venue, I was quite impressed. It means I'll have a larger or bigger runway space that I can use, and I think people are going to love the venue. And they're going to have a great show. I am so looking forward. It's a Christy Creation production. It's my production. So yes, it's April 1st at the Human Resource Center in Grosile, and you don't want to miss that event, honestly.
I can definitely vouch for that because your creations are fantastic. They are all unique, and I just love that because we have a tendency to just not want to go after the same fashion all the time because we don't want people to match us. But seeing that you came up with all these different designs that I can just say, once I pick that up, nobody will have my bag. Nobody will have that jewelry. Nope, it will just be mine. And I love that, to see that you can put out those unique pieces for different people. That is honestly an amazing trait and an amazing quality. So seeing that this is a big venture, do you have any sponsors partnering with you?
Oh yes, definitely. As everybody know, my brand is at the Sea Island Cotton Shop. I mean everything Christy Creations. So they are my premier sponsor this year, and also Export St. Lucia, which I'm also a member of, and I am so grateful to all the extra people who will be coming on board, like Domino's and, to come and assist us with this production. So yes, thank you very much for the sponsors, and DBS yourself as well, who one of my sponsors for now. So hopefully some new ones will come on board.
Now, all about my bag 6. Everyone, that's my bag, sorry. That's my bag 6. Everybody would want to stay updated with everything. So let them know how they can stay contacted with you, how they can stay updated with everything. That is Christy Creations.
Well, I'm very weak with the social media. I find it's a lot to do, but I try to post as much as I can. So you will find me on social media, Christy Creations on Facebook. And Instagram, I have 2 accounts, which is one is Christy Creations and the other one is Christy_Creations_bags. Eventually, the tickets are going to be at Sea Island Cotton Shop, because they are my #1 store. And hopefully at Pretty Wares, which is Shoma, who's producing the show with me, I will put some tickets there as well. So people can, or call me and then I can deliver your tickets to you, Yeah.
So what is the number that they can call to get their tickets secured?
Call me at 519-3533 or link me on Facebook. Yeah.
So guys, it's just as simple as that. Call, message, get your tickets, because you do not want to miss what is happening at the Human Resource Center at Grozy Way on April 1st. So ensure you are there, because I know I will be. Alright? So I want to say thank you so much for joining me here today. It was an honor speaking with you, and guys, I'll see you in just a little bit. Thanks for staying tuned. So next up we have Gerald, and Gerald is a creator of a lot of kitchen gardens. So let's see more about that. Good morning, my beautiful people. I am joined here with Gerald, and he is a gardener. But before I can talk to you more about what he does, let's start with the formalities. How are you doing this morning, Gerald?
Good, miss.
That's what we want to hear. Now, tell me a little bit more about your gardens. How did you get into this whole project?
Well, since I've been travel and I see people interested in gardening, so when I come back home, I decide I'm going to open a business, and my business will be kitchen garden. And I decide, like, from the time the COVID hit too, I see like the only industry that was up running was farming. So that means people cannot do without food. And since cost of living is getting so high, so I decide to open the business, so to do kitchen garden for people. And if you cannot maintain it, I could still come and maintain it for you once a week.
Ooh.
Simple as that.
Okay, so you already lay out our entire kitchen garden for us, and then you have the option of maintenance. Guys, I think it's very simple. I know a lot of people, we have a tendency of wanting gardens, but we don't have the time to sit down and maintain it. Right. But you see, Gerald already gives you that option to maintain it for you, and I love that. Yeah. So typically, how long does it take to put together a kitchen garden?
Well, depends how big you want it and where you have to do the kitchen garden. Sometimes it will take you a week, depend the size, 2 days, 3 days. It depends the size of the kitchen garden you want.
Okay, so see, it doesn't take that long, and it is very important that we learn to grow our own vegetation. As you said, rightfully so, that the cost of living is getting high, and we need to ensure that we can save any penny any way. So tell me, where did the love for gardening come from?
From the Creator. And I love my food, and the most important thing for me, you see, when you grow seeds and a few months later it bears fruit and you can eat that's the best feelings you could ever get in the world. Eat your own food, man.
I can definitely vouch for that, seeing that you put all that love and time and energy into something and you'll be able to reap the profits. Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Now, you do gardening for your own self. So how has that been, and how has that changed you as a person?
Oh, it has changed my whole life, because the reason why, it's like my dreams come true, where that I can grow what I can eat, so I don't have to really depend on the supermarket or people, because maybe in the next 6 to 7 months I'll be eating 90% of what I grow. but I want to go until 100% eat everything that I grow. I don't want to go to the supermarket. And the other thing is, I provide the plants. So when I come and do the garden for you, is whatever you love, that's what I'm going to plant for you. But if you want more, I could give you more.
All right. So plants like such as?
Eggplant, peppers, cabbage, carrots, tomatoes, seasoned pepper, celery, just name it. All the vegetable we have down here, just name it.
Exactly, guys. So if you have anything in particular that you love, just ensure you let Gerald know, and he will ensure that it is part of your kitchen garden.
And plus we do herbs too. Rosemary, thyme. If you want a herbal garden, we could still do that for you.
All right, so you have your herbal garden and your vegetation. I think that's the best of both worlds. You have everything you need for your kitchen, so you don't have to go out of your way looking for things, or just accepting whatever is on the market. You have what you need, what you love, at the comfort of your own home.
Right at the back of your house.
Exactly, and to me that is the best thing. Convenience. We're always looking for convenience, right, guys?
Because the best meal I ever have is, you see, when I go to cook my food and I get the pepper, pick the tomatoes, pick the celery, pick the parsley, and you cook everything fresh. What can be better than that?
Exactly.
No fridge, nothing.
We're eating fresh. We're eating fresh 2023. We're trying to ensure that we are healthy.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. We just came out of the pandemic, so we want to ensure that we are eating the right things. We are putting our best foot forward. We don't want them excuses like, oh, the supermarket did not have lettuce, so I'm not going to eat a salad today. No. Grow your own lettuce.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. We have Gerald here who is going to take care of you, and he's going to ensure that your plants are thriving. And that right?
Sure, madam.
Exactly.
You want a nice kitchen, organic, healthy garden, you call me.
Exactly. So tell them how they can contact you if they're interested in a herbal or vegetation garden.
Okay, my contact number is 715-5201 or 718-1606. That's my WhatsApp number.
All right, that's perfect. So with that being said, you have all the information at the touch of your fingertips. You have the number, you know what he's about, and all you have to do is call, sign up, and get your kitchen garden on the go. Remember, we're eating healthy in 2023. Now again, I want to thank you so much, Gerald, for joining me here today, and guys, I'll see you in just a little bit.
Yeah, eat healthy. That's what it's all about. Not wealth, health, respect. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio soca jam routine to Do Play That by Marshall Montano. Let's get moving. So we're going to begin with our right leg, toe, tapping, hands side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, pump the arms, pump. Removing the core as well. 4, 3, 2, now we're going to shuffle, push, move those legs, turn, turn, turn. Gonna tap, tap, and pull. Tap. Four, 3, 2, left leg. Let's go. And my low impact, you can skip the jump and just tap the leg. 4, 3, 2, pump, and 4, 3, 2, shuffle, push, turn, 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 pull, and 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. 4, 3, 2, 1, pump. 8. Push. Turn. 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 Left leg. Tap. 4, 3, 2, 1, pump. 4, 3, 2, 1, push. Turn. 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 That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
All right, everybody, that wraps up today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, that just goes to show so many people have a lot of talents. Show yours off. Do something that you love. Go and be who you are. Be true to yourself and never let anyone take that away from you. Go out, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye.